Hey, man, it is Halloween, fucking Halloween week. LILY LURID.
Yes, indeed.
Does that mean a lot of witchery in your life?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have Di Carroll on. Coral, I'm sorry, later to talk about Fort Witch. So we fetishize everything that is grotesque. And we're going to be talking about Joe Bob Briggs here in a moment. The last drive-in season 3 with John and Justin in a moment. This is the Corpsepaint Show. If I'm the venom, then you are the anti-venom.
This is true.
Lily, you keep everything in order and keep us all safe, healthy, in line, all of that, Miss Anti-Venom. But real quick, let's bring on John Brennan and Justin Martell and talk about Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. Hey, guys.
What's up? Hey there. Thanks for having us on.
Man, you're very welcome. How did you guys resurrect this Texas show? Just tell me. I got to know this.
It's all Justin.
It's all Justin.
Well, no, really. So my producing partner, Matt Mangiarides, had been wanting to do a show with Joe Bob Briggs for a long time. In fact, so he and I met actually working at Troma, which is also where we met John.
Yeah.
And he had the idea, I think, of even doing like a Troma branded Joe Bob Briggs show, like, 12 years ago or something, but it didn't quite take at the time. So it's something that he'd been wanting to do. And then finally in 2018, they got back in touch with Joe Bob Briggs. He was on board to resurrect the show. Shudder had just launched and was around, and everything just sort of, the stars aligned.
Right.
The lone stars aligned.
And speaking of that, congratulations on the new season, man. And so it's every Friday night is the new episode. But is it live? Or it's not. Is it live?
It's all the way live. Every single episode is live and direct from the set. There's no pre-taped anything. No live.
What about these long rants that Joe Bob goes on? Like, is he reading something, or is this just all off top of his head?
From the top of his head. Off the cuff. The guy's a genius.
Yep. I don't believe you, Justin. I don't believe you, man. I keep looking.
At me. Come on, I'm a trustworthy guy.
All right. Look at that face.
Look at the jacket.
Look at the jacket.
The believable jacket. I got my Demon Wind shirt on and everything.
I have that on VHS. It has nothing.
Me too. Do you have the lenticular cover,
no,
or is it the regular one?
I think it's regular.
Yeah, I have the regular one as well. I got it from like a movie closing. Oh, and I got it in a sale.
Yeah.
You were breaking up there a little bit. All we heard was hot. Oh, nice. I might have to move. Sorry, I've actually just moved to a new apartment, so it's kind of that's why the setups here is a little ramshackle. But can you hear me now?
Justin, do you live alone? Because I saw an image or a figure or a ghost or something behind you.
Shit. I'm supposed to be alone. No.
Did the other tenants move out yet?
Wasn't that our last?
It was a burned little boy. There was a little boy who was like all charred, and he was going, Justin.
That's right. Look, Justin, that caused him to freeze.
Freeze.
Look. Hey, LILY LURID is our Darcy, and you know what I mean. So she is going to relate to us the live feed. I think there's a lot of people who might like you.
Possibly. Let's see. Richard Nettleton says that Joe Bob is horror alpha.
He is alpha. Yes, Richard.
And Joe Manco says that Joe Bob is brilliant.
He is.
He is,
He
yes.
just- he'll do a 20-minute rant with all kinds of references, and
Yeah.
from Shakespeare to Roman philosophers, and then a current horror movie all together in one. In fact, can we watch a trailer right now for Joe Bob? We're gonna.
I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess we can. I'll have to check.
Will you
wait a second.
allow it, Anonymous?
Hold on. We want to see that.
I'm
Who
not
is-
anonymous today.
Oh.
But
who
who's
are
saying-
you today?
I am the angel of death.
The angel of death? Oh, my.
We want to
Yes,
see.
how
Oh!
you doing?
Oh,
How you doing?
how
Yeah.
handsome.
Happy Halloween. Oh, thank. Well, you keep talking like that.
The veil is thin. The veil is thin. All right. So our great engineer is going to show this trailer, John and Justin.
This is Joe Bob Briggs, and tickets to my LA Halloween attraction, Joe Bob's Haunted Drive-In, are now on sale. So grab them before they're gone at joebobshaunteddravein.com and come on down to say hello to me, Darcy the Mail Girl, Melissa Rose, as we present a slew of fun fright flicks to you in the safety of your own car. Just watch out for the monsters that'll be lurking in the drive-in around you.
Talk to me, Joe Bob. Whoa. That's coming up at the Rose Bowl. That's all this week,
Ooh.
right? Hey,
Amazing.
did you see that the monster lurking behind, Justin? That's kind of what I saw in your doorway.
Yeah.
I did, man. So,
Well, that looks like fun. I wish we were going to be there, John.
Yeah. They rejected my short film, Dolphin Man Battles the Sex Lobsters, so I don't give a fuck.
well, hold on. It's funny you mentioned that because we have a little snippet on that film, John Brennan.
Yeah.
yeah,
this
so-
is Dolphin Man.
Dolphin Man versus the Sex Lobsters. If I
Yeah,
had,
that's right.
yeah. So, this has got to be a reference to who had the lobster sex scene in their movie.
Well, if you thought crabs were bad, lobsters are worse. That's the whole conceit.
No, the John Waters film. I forget which one. There was lobster.
Oh yeah,
sex.
Multiple Maniacs.
Right,
So,
right.
I remembered that. It was in my subconscious at the time.
Yeah, of course. All right, so we're ready. Jason, our wonderful engineer, also known as the blackhead image dude.
Just call him the skull fucker.
Yeah, there you go.
That works. That works.
I'll take it. I'll take that shit.
We want to see this. We're going to talk over it
Okay.
and keep us
Well, that's
posted.
what it's for. You talk over it. It doesn't make any sense. We made it for $50. And most of that was spent on pizza and Zach Amico's
That's
vodka.
right.
Yeah, look at that. That's an explosion.
Yeah.
This animation is done by a guy named Aaron Romero. Really awesome 8-bit animator.
I feel aroused. Dolphin
Yeah,
Man.
Dolphin Man.
Dolphin Man. There's Zach Amico.
Amanda Flowers, she's great. Double dementia, she's got big tits. And Lloyd Kaufman.
Put it away, Lloyd. Dolphin Man battles the sex lobsters. Directed by John Brennan.
We played 33 international film festivals on 6 continents. I'm still chasing Antarctica. So if anybody out there knows any scientists who are willing to screen that thing, we would have played 7 continents.
You need one more continent?
That's it.
Perfect, man. That's great. So that's John Brennan's work right there. And we want to talk about Shakespeare's Shitstorm. Look, when can we watch Shakespeare's Shitstorm?
Well, this weekend, if you're a local in Queens, there's a drive-in sneak preview, double featured with Tromeo and Juliet, which is pretty amazing. It's at the Bel Air Diner, but they've converted their whole parking lot into a drive-in. And Doug Sackman, who plays Sergeant Kabuki Man, also co-produced Shakespeare's Shitstorm and was the special effects supervisor,
Right.
is running the show there. So, Bel Air Diner, this Friday.
Justin, are you going?
I think so, actually. I don't know if John's going to meet me there, though.
I'm going to meet you after. I have a comedy show that night with Levi White.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah,
You're in
playing
the show?
I'm doing a live thing, man.
Well, are you doing a stand-up?
Yeah, I'm doing stand-up next. I don't have the venue yet because Levi's still working on the exact place, but it's going to happen. And my segments are sponsored by Mike DeAngelis. He's a real estate agent, I know. And I'm going to hand out his card. So if you have any real estate needs on the Long Island area, Mike DeAngelis.
Okay, perfect, man. I'm glad you got that in.
Yeah.
So look,
I think we got a trailer for Shakespeare there.
I hear a voice.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I love this trailer. We're going to talk over it because there's a lot of what appears to be shit falling on people's heads.
Pupukaki.
It is a shitstorm. Tell us what's going on. You guys produced this, so tell us what's up. Everyone is freaking out.
And greetings from Tromaville.
Well,
Today we
I
embark
mean,
on a
John and I
magical
co-produced it. It was
journey
shot
into a
in
new era
the summer of
wonderment for
2018.
Troma.
It was kind of, I mean, obviously several milestones here. Troma's return to Shakespeare 20 years after Romeo and Juliet. And then it was also the first Troma film since the Toxic Avenger, Toxic Avenger Part 2, which was partly shot in Japan, to be shot partly overseas. We shot it in Brooklyn and also in Albania.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Very cool, very cool.
And Justin basically was in Albania shooting while I was setting up the New York portions.
Yeah.
So I was getting these phone calls of just like how it was going, and I was getting more and more nervous about the whole experience. And then when it finally was a success, I kind of, like, my butthole unclenched, and it was a great shoot.
Yes, indeed. In fact, speaking of buttholes, isn't there a close-up of a whale defecating on numerous
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And we had to go all the way to Albania to find some trained whales. They have the best, fun fact, they're not known for it, but they have the best trained whales that took direction very well.
Took direction well. They have to time it just right.
Yeah. Justin was very particular about the whale buttholes. We had to shoot those multiple times, the close-ups, because we couldn't get it right. And Justin was completely adamant that we had to get the buttholes right.
There it is.
See, there it is. There it was. Perfect butthole. Perfect whale butthole.
Perfect.
There's also
it was actually a very funny conversation with the Albanians because they're not used to this type of of satire and they don't. I mean, they make the movies they make there domestically are beautiful European art films.
Yeah, right,
like 90 minutes about the where a balloon flies over a mountain and we follow its journey. It's like that kind of stuff that they shoot. So having those conversations about the whale shit was like, I'm like, you got to put corn in it. And they're like, what do you mean?
What you
when
mean?
Does the whale eat the corn? But ultimately, they
Okay,
got
so
it.
is
They
this
got
is
it in
this
the
more
end.
shit coming out of the elevator?
Yeah, that's the shining hallway, but instead of blood, it's shit.
And that was a lovely miniature set. Drupal Duke did a great job on that.
It looked it
Triple
looked
Duke.
very very good. It did look full size, regular size.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun to shoot. Actually, we Drew Bolduc and I, he had the idea for it, and then I was like, how can we pull that off? We can't find a hallway. How did Kubrick do it? But then I was looking on Amazon and I found all these doll furnitures, and that sort of like then Drew understood how we could do it, and we made it, and he fucking killed it.
So John looks for doll stuff online. This is what he
That's
does
what I
sometimes.
do every Friday night. That's why I'm not going to the drive-in. I'll be searching for doll stuff.
Yeah, if you get looking at that Etsy account, that Etsy history is a little scary.
And
Yeah.
speaking of houses, if it's a house, Mike DeAngelis can sell it, even a doll house.
Yeah. Please keep us informed there, Lily. I think a lot of people are freaking out over Shitstorm.
Let's see. Jason says that they're getting close with completing Troma Plus.
Yes.
Oh my.
Troma Plus is coming along. So you have Troma Now right now. Troma Plus is the next step in the evolution because Troma Now has to go through VHX, which is another app. But now this is going to be its own app.
Nice.
Basically, it's Troma's Netflix. It's going to be amazing.
Very nice, yeah.
Hey, when there's a new Friday episode of Joe Bob, and of course there will be this October 30th, right?
No, so we're actually we're in specials right now. So we've just had a Halloween Hideaway, and then there's going to be some surprises coming up before we get to the main season, which is going to be starting in April.
Well, okay, all right. So, but every Friday, are you both you guys? Do you try to be there kind of live during that time as well on Twitter, or?
We're in the studio, so we're
in
live.
the studio. I tweet from my phone, but I'm there. So I'm there at every single episode tweeting along because I just, if I wasn't a part of the show, I would still be a fan. I would still be there every Friday night.
Yeah.
So for me, it's been a blessing to be a part of this show because it's like, not only do I get to be a part of it, I get to be a fan, and it's just like I know all the stuff that's coming up, so I can plan what to say. It's great. I love it. But I'm also on set.
Does Joe Bob have a lot of international fans?
I mean, I would say so because I think one of the biggest things we hear are actually usually from bummed out fans when they can't get a particular episode in Australia or Canada or the UK.
So shout out to Texas, Joe Bob. Yeah, man, he's representing our state. So maybe in Albania as well, where they have the train to Wales. You know,
we're working on that.
Yeah,
yes.
they want to see Joe Bob. What else is going on over there? People are chatterbaiting.
Let's see. Enola says that was the classiest porno ever.
What? Wait, which one? What?
It must have been about
Shitstorm?
the whales. Yeah.
Shitstorm? Cool. Well, shout out to Nadia White, who is vomiting in the trailer. She's a great porn star, but she's also a great actress and also a great competitive eater. And that's where that scene comes from. No spoilers, but there's a competitive eating scene in the movie. And I'm going to tell you, that's not fake vomit.
You're kidding. What? So, right, there were two little scenes in that trailer of her doing some aggressive vomiting.
Yes.
And I was watching closely, and you're telling me that was real.
Yeah. So, Nadia White's really interesting because she actually. So there was a thing called the Wing Bowl in Philadelphia for many, many years, and they kept having it because it was in an arena. It's where the 76ers play, and she was Doug Sackman's girlfriend. And Tim Gravy Brown was a competitive eater who trained her, who was Doug Sackman's friend. She got into the Wing Bowl, and I'm serious, this is a real thing. She placed 8th out of 100 people in the wing eating competition in front of thousands of people. In the
Wow.
So because of that, because she now has a name for herself in the competitive eating world, Doug wanted to have a competitive eating scene in the movie, so we invited Tim Gravy Brown, Eric Badlands Booker, who is also a really famous competitive eater, and I don't know if you've seen the videos that he does where he chugs like sodas and milks, and he does all kinds of great. He's a big black dude. He's great. They got all those competitive eaters together and had the scene, and it was a riot. It wasn't fun to clean up, but it was really fun to watch.
Okay, so all right, Justin, chime in here too. What are the logistics of getting a vomit scene just right? I mean, certainly she's only got a limited amount, right?
To be honest with you, I left that one to John. I think I took off and went back to the production office under the guise of having to do some accounting or paperwork and things.
I'll tell you.
Important paperwork.
It was Doug Sackman's brainchild, and the great thing about it was the competitive eaters were so into it. They all brought their own food. We didn't have to spend any money on food. They brought White Castle. They brought all kinds of snacks, and they just went nuts. And I stood back and watched it happen.
Yeah, it was when I saw the White Castle platter come out. I think that's when I took off.
Oh, gotcha. You do. Hey, look, let's give a shout out to Joe Manco, who helped get you guys on this show, and that's he's with Little Spark Films, and his wonderful wife Catalina.
Yeah, Joe's a great guy, and he worked actually on the show during our last shoot down in Texas, and he and his team at Little Spark, they actually helmed some of the wonderful Hellraiser effects that you saw in the Hellbound episode, the season finale last season.
Yeah. It was Hellraiser 2.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good because he had Doug Bradley on as well, and just what an episode, man. But shout out to Joe, and then also John. He talks about and Doug and Joe, yeah, and then John. He talks about you and him working together on a song, right? Are you?
We are. Sure, I'm in.
Okay,
I'll work on any song. I don't remember. Maybe we had the conversation when I was blackout drunk. But I'm down to do whatever he wants me to do.
All right, Joe. I hope you heard that. Look, speaking of songs, Ship to Shore. Will you talk to me a little about Ship to Shore?
Sure. Ship to Shore is a record label, my record label that I co-manage with Aaron Hamill, and we actually started in 2013. and it's one of those things that sort of just slowly built. I would say in the last 2 to 3 years, it's really taken off, and we've just opened an office in Industry City in Brooklyn, and got some really exciting, fun, actually, like horror titles coming up, including Attack of the Demons, The Wretched, as well as a really fun line of new releases called VAS, or Video Audio System, which is basically a soundtrack cassette that comes in a little clamshell case that looks like a VHS clamshell, but it's small, and it comes with a digital download of the film included.
Oh, no kidding! Cool.
Yep.
So
that's some of the latest from Ship to Shore.
So I think it's Ship to Shore. You got
it in shore in it.
Yeah. You've got a great website, and there's horror soundtrack. This is all on vinyl, right, Justin?
Well, yeah, mainly on vinyl, but we do cassettes
and the tapes.
Sometimes we've done CDs for some releases. Yeah. Oh,
there we go. Look. Yeah. Who's that guy in the pink shirt?
So that's me and Aaron. And actually, funny, that photo was taken while we were in the studio shooting inserts for Shakespeare Shitstorm. Okay. We found those. I think those are Doug Stackman's Kabuki Man undershirts that he wears.
Okay, so look, we scroll back up. We're gonna scroll up to the top, and then we're gonna go to home. And this is ship. Is it just ship2shore.com?
Ship to Shore, yeah, ship2shoremedia.com. And we've done a wide variety of stuff. So it's not just horror soundtracks. We also have video game soundtracks. Mother 2, Gradius, but then also. We've dabbled in classic reissues as well, as you can see there. MX80 Sound, Ism, Paul Williams, Warren Zevon. We've got something for everybody. And of course, we've been releasing John Brennan's titular soundtrack for his titular songs for The Last Drive-In.
We've been
putting those out. Yes.
It's great. Honestly, this is like a dream come true for me, because I home recorded music for about 20 years before I got this opportunity, and I always did it as a hobby. So this Last Drive-In thing, thanks to Matt and Justin and Austin for allowing me to be a part of it, and to Joe Bob also to allow me to be on the show and continue the music. It's really unbelievable.
Yes.
And if you're a fan of John's music, just stay tuned and keep an eye on
if the songs have, if the song
music announcements.
John, I'm always interested in any of your songs about sex lobsters or whale shit, or any of that. But
I got a lot. I write a lot of songs about food as well. So
perfect. Hey, all right. So let's get caught up on comments or insults that are coming your way. So bear with us here, Lily.
Joe Manco says that Jericho did blood-sucking freaks with John.
That's right.
Yeah.
What a cool dude. What a cool dude. Like, he honestly, it was so amazing that he agreed to do the song, and he was such an easy guy to work with. I mean, he came onto the set, and I was a little nervous about it, and he said, hey, I'm going to learn your song. And I was like, oh, no, he's learning it now? So then he walked away. 15 minutes later, came back. He's like, yeah, I got it. And then he nailed it.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Very nice, man. All right, what else, Lily? Certainly there's some bad things that people want to insult him with.
I would love some insults. Let's battle. I'm ready.
Come on.
Not yet. I'm waiting, though.
Anything about whale shit? Anything?
Not yet. Send them my way, though.
All right. So look,
I'm going to give them all fire herpes if they come after me. Hashtag fire herpes.
I've moved where my connection may be better. I apologize.
Real quick, we're going to do a little snippet now of Joe Bob talking about hell. I love this rant that he goes on, and this is from a year ago or so. This is Joe Bob talking about hell. We're going to talk over it, but I do want you to listen for a moment about Joe Bob, because this is the week of the thin veil, and so let's talk about hell, going to hell, the devil, and all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
Come on, Joe Bob. Tell us.
One thing I'm enjoying about these movies lately is that the devil is back.
Yeah!
As Flip Wilson said, the devil made me do it. The devil took over my body. The DEVIL got all over me and made me buy this dress.
I'm just looking at that shirt.
Because if we can't summon the devil, we have no
Who's in charge of wardrobe?
Horror. And I know about religious horror because I grew up Baptist. We had religious horror at least once a week, sometimes 3 times. There was a preacher at First Baptist Texarkana I don't remember his name, but I was terrified of that guy. He could make me believe the devil was waiting under my bed.
His point
to
is
chew my
that
feet
there's
off.
horror
And most filmmakers
in
today,
church
they're afraid
when
to
you're a
put the
kid.
devil in the
Yeah.
movie. But not Ty West, the writer-director of The House of the Devil, tonight's second feature. People call this a throwback movie. I don't think it's a throwback movie. It's just a movie set in the 1980s when we had satanic cults. Now, how do I know we had secret satanic cults? Because it says so in the text scroll of this movie before the titles. I never personally saw any secret satanic cults, but Ty says that 70% of the nation believed in them between 1979 and 1983. Okay, Ty, fine. I don't care as long as you bring back the devil, because we need him.
Bring it back.
Even the Pope has had second thoughts about the devil. Can you
Yeah.
believe that?
Yeah.
Did you read about that? Last year, Pope Francis was chatting with this Italian celebrity journalist, and in the course of chewing over the eternal verities, presumably while sipping some Tuscan wine, the Pope said something that the journalist interpreted as denying the physical existence of hell.
Come on, Pope.
Two things here. First of all, I think it's wonderful that the Pope fraternizes.
This is
with
from the
gospel
House of the
supporters.
Devil
Shows he's not only relevant,
episode. If
but
it's a
fearless.
house, Mike
And in
DeAngelis
fact,
could
I
sell
would
it.
suggest
It's a House of the Devil. Mike D'Angelo can sell it.
To Instagram.
Your Long
Just get
Island
some
needs
photo
for
ops
real
where he's
estate.
sprawled on a couch taking selfies.
That
Sell
guy's gonna
those
owe
to
you
People
some money
magazine.
after this
But the second
episode.
thing,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
I know
what the
we all
arrangement
follow
was
the
on that.
theological debates within Catholicism about
I got
which
my-
saint
I got-
in
I got
touch
my
with which
reasons.
angel to channel which biblical dead person. Don't they have a show on CNN that goes over each week's highlights?
So,
One
all
thing
right,
you
we can
never
kind of
do-
fade out of that, Jason. But you know, interesting thing, guys, that the Pope, you know, recently Francis has said that civil unions are okay. A year or so ago, he did imply that there may not be a hell. So I don't know. I like the direction the Vatican is going at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
You guys believe in the devil?
He's here in this room.
The devil's looking for you.
I
don't know.
believe.
I think the devil's out there. He's fucked with me a couple of times.
Yeah, for sure. Look, I believe he's there every Friday night for Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely, man. And so it's on Shudder. If we haven't mentioned that, it's on Shudder. So get your Shudder subscription, or at least get a free trial or something, and check out any of the episodes. But the new ones are every Friday night. Guys, man, I'm sorry we have to cut you off, but would you come on again down the road and we talk more about the devil
I'd love to.
and shitstorms?
Sure, I'm in.
We'll talk about it all.
Yeah, we'll talk about anything you want except politics.
I'll talk about
Right.
politics.
Hey.
You will. I will. I've had enough.
Big thanks to Joe Manco and Catalina from Little Spark Films for coordinating you two insane individuals for being part of our show, man. And you know, maybe next time we do it with Joe Bob. I'm just throwing that out there, okay?
I think I kind of shamed Joe Bob's ashamed of me because of this interview. It's
Okay.
all my fault. It's not your fault. He just texted me. He said, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I'll try to convince him.
All right, please. We're right in Dallas, Joe Bob. Come on, we're right here in Dallas, man. Justin Martell, John Brennan, big thanks to both you guys, and best of luck with Shakespeare, Shitstorm, and of course the new season of Last Drive-In with Joe Bob.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Yes.
for having us.
You're very welcome. Love you guys.
Keep dancing.
Keep dancing. Halloween week. Hey, look, I got one of these new neck things.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's like a pentagram.
Ooh.
Did I turn it the right way?
There we go.
Can you see that it's a pentagram?
Almost. Yeah, there we go. I see it.
Show my affiliation.
Yeah.
That's right. I am affiliated now directly with Satan.
Very nice.
So, yeah, why not? Why not? Anything else that we're missing in the Chatterbation room?
Let's see. Michael Ashworth says, "Hell, Satan, your show rocks."
Woo! Come on, Michael. Thank you, man. We're going to bring on our next guest. Her name is Di Coral, and she runs Fort Witch in Bedford. And, you know, last time I was there 2 weeks ago, I saw Malka Weber,
yeah.
and she is your new king/queen of Vampire Court,
I
right?
believe so.
It's
yes.
always good to see her. So I go out to Fort Witch. I see people I know. They're just like walking out of her shop.
Right.
I'm like, you keep all my friends in there? Like, it was great to see Malka, and for sure, man. Di Coral runs a very badass, cool place, and she has some neat events coming up. On Halloween Day, which is Saturday.
Oh, yes, it's coming up fast.
Isn't this the best week of the year?
Absolutely.
This is Halloween week.
Yeah.
Woo! Go! We're going to try and connect with Di here in a second.
Yep, we're just waiting.
Hey there, Di. John does a podcast called The Escalator Pitch,
Ooh, escalator pitch. Okay.
where he talks about movies that have not been made, movies that should be made, and has great horror actresses as
sounds
guests.
interesting.
So we didn't get to that with John, but a quick shout out to Escalator Pitch by John Brennan,
Yeah.
and he has a co-host on that. So. Hey,
Welcome, Don.
hi, Di.
Hi guys.
Hey, hi. Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you guys. I'm not wearing a mask.
Hey, look, you, that's right. So on Sundays, you're not open, but sometimes you have special events, right? At Fort Witch on Sundays?
Yes, a majority of our little tiny events we normally have on Saturdays, but on Sundays it gives a little chance for patrons of ours who normally only have Sundays off to come out. And events are just a little something. A lot of people have COVID anxiety, so it's kind of a nice thing for them to go out and feel safe because it needs to be safe. But yeah, we do.
Yeah.
A lot of events.
And obviously, just a reminder, wear a mask when you go into your shop, and all the shops right along there in that little center that you're in. I like them all. The record store and the video place. I'm drawing a blank on the name. So, hey, Di.
It's a pretty good plaza. We have Vintage Freak, which is a bunch of records. We have Quarter Lounge, which is like an arcade. Retro Madness, which has like 80s goodies. Horror Freak, which is just horror goodies. And then my store right at the end, a little witch shop.
I love it. Hey, tell us about what's coming up on Saturday, which is All Hallows Eve, the day when the veil is thinnest.
Yes, Halloween. We have like a mini Halloween market. It's a bunch of witchy vendors to come out. We have tarot reading, we have rune reading, numerology, and it's just a fun night for people to come out. It's in the daytime. It's 12 to 5, but we also have the best costume contest as well as a worst costume contest.
So we can enter. You could win. Worst or best. So this is on Saturday during the day, daylight hours, and yeah, there we go. So you have well, this says till 6 p.m.
Yes, so the vendors will be there until 5, and depending how the night is, if it's not too cold, we'll extend it a little bit. But we wanted to have a little. I'm probably going to be doing a little cleansing because it's full moon after that. So I'll be doing a little cleansing and then just taking pictures of everyone who actually came out and dressed up and just made an effort to support their little, local witchy vendors and the little local witchy shop.
It's a great day because it is a full moon, and you're doing full moon market. It's Halloween, and we get an extra hour that night.
Yeah.
And so people afterwards, they still have time to go to their nighttime parties or trick-or-treating or whatever they're doing, right?
Yes, sir. A lot of our vendors are parents. They still want to do stuff safe with their kids. A lot of them aren't really doing trick-or-treating, but still want to do stuff, and it gives them a chance to do things. And it gives a chance for adults who are doing, Halloween quarantine to go home and get, drunk off candy and booze, I guess, and dress up and be stupid. It's something to have fun. It's Halloween. It doesn't always have to be serious. And even though they're quarantining now, it's just a fun night. So we make it fun for everyone. And it gives them, like you said, a chance to go out, enjoy the day, and then either do stuff with the kids or go get sloshed with a costume.
Right, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh no!
it's see-through. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great mask.
It's magic.
I love that it's the mohawk added on.
Hey, Di,
How-
everything you said, it just made my head explode.
It's pretty neat.
I support Fort Witch. Fort Witch in Bedford.
Yeah,
It is so
absolutely.
cool.
Thank you guys.
Richard Nettleton says he's never been to Fort Witch, but he needs to go. And I
Needs to go.
agree.
Go on
This is the
Saturday,
week to
Halloween.
do it. Yeah, this is the week to do it.
Yeah. Joe
Saturday.
Manco says that Catalina loves Fort Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hey,
love, I
Di,
love my
Catalina
Catalina.
loves Fort Witch.
Well, I love her too. I love Catalina to death. She's a good friend of mine. Also, I want y'all to know that we have a raffle going on. So it's going to be a plastic big cauldron full of goodies from me and the vendors. So that's going to be added to the pot.
Awesome.
So,
Is he
Satan
still
has
good?
returned.
Di, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. But I just want to tell you, I'm sending you a big virtual hug right now, and I really appreciate you carving out time to be with us. I really do, and wish you all the best on the Full Moon Market on Saturday. And in fact, there's your Facebook page right there. It's so badass.
Thank you. Well, and it won't be the last of us, Jay, because you're going to be going out doing some Krampus stuff in the future when
Yep.
we have Krampus Day.
December 5th.
Yes.
You can do a little Krampus thing?
I'm going to have a Krampus table, and hopefully you can come out and people can take photos.
Heck yeah, I will do that, absolutely. And then on future events,
Okay.
I want to DJ for you for all your market events. Or play some Dark
Yeah.
Wave.
Yeah.
Play
You're
some Witch
suckered
House.
in from now on.
It's all Witch House. Anyone else giving shout outs to Di Coral right there?
Let's see. Catalina says that it is a beautiful shop.
Yes. Find
It's a-
Fort Witch in Bedford.
Yes. It's not the biggest store. It's literally a little witch shop around the corner. We are a micro store. It's a little space. But as soon as you walk in, you can tell it's a witch shop. It's not, we don't consider ourselves a metaphysical store. We're witchcraft, Wiccan, pagan, and a little bit of heathenism. But it's literally a little witch shop. So we try to be safe. And it's a safe space for the community also. I think people know that when they come in.
Good. Good. Hey, Di, thanks a million. Really, really appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Have fun on Saturday, and I hope to see you real soon.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Coolest place in DFW.
Yeah, I
Fort
agree.
Witch. Fort
Yeah.
Witch. She would love to see you if you went out there.
Yeah, I would love to go.
Good. Guess
Are
what?
vampires and witches friends? I don't know. How does
They
that work?
are, yes.
Okay. You never know.
You never know.
I mean, isn't there like a werewolf vampire thing? Like, you guys don't get
A
along.
little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I knew it was something there.
Something, a little something.
We have two cool events coming up this week.
Yeah, we do.
Two. First is on Wednesday. Now, you can come over and dance if you'd like. Okay,
I would
but it's gonna be no pressure, but keep this in mind. Anyway, so I'm doing a guest DJ spot with Alan from the Nines on his
Ooh.
Twitch Wednesday night Twitch show. It's going to be a Halloween theme,
Very nice.
and so that's his video wave show. So I think we have a website or a graphic there, but that's on Wednesday night. Starts at 7, and you just watch it on Twitch. Join in, watch for free.
Yeah.
And that's on Wednesday night. And he does have a little tip link for Venmo if you want to throw a
fantastic,
couple
yeah.
dollars. So I'll be DJ with Alan, and so I do my segment from my house, which is converted to a club now.
Ooh.
And I am looking for dancers.
Okay,
You know,
I'll keep
Wednesday.
that in mind.
Yeah,
Satan.
keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 7. Now, then the following night, which is the 29th, going to be out at Gas Monkey. We're producing that show.
Oh, yes.
It's Scary Cherry and the Bang Bangs. The opening, there we go. Opening band is Pleasure Crisis, and main support is Midnight Murder Show. All of them have special nights lined up, special set lists lined up. This is for Halloween heads. Come on out to Gas Monkey on Thursday night, the 29th of this week, for that cool show.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I get to be part of that somehow, dude. Can't give away too much.
Okay. My curiosity is
You're always trying to pry stuff out of me.
a little bit.
You always yeah. And what else were we going to pop up? Was it the picture of the Lake of Fire, or was it the link for If you have that link for Alan's video waves, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
All right, no problem. So I want to remind everyone what a lake of fire looks like. And this is what Joe Bob was talking about, how hell is depicted by various imagery, religions, perspectives. And so I think every week we'll show a picture of a lake of fire.
I would like that.
I can't quite figure out a lake of fire, but I guess there's like, if you walk on water, you're like, ow, 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 ow.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
You know how you learn a lot about the underworld, dark things, and hell and Satan?
Yeah.
From mainstream religion. That's all I'm saying. And also movies like House of the Devil. I'm seeing things scrolling and popping up in your Chatterbation room.
Ooh, looks like Thorne and Danny Gordon will be at Gas Monkey.
I think Thorne told me she bought tickets. Thank you, Thorne.
Yes, very
Heck yeah.
nice.
Now, it's safe, it's socially distanced, and you sit at tables, and of course, you know, you have bring your mask, of course.
Absolutely.
What are your plans for Saturday? Do you know yet?
Saturday.
You can head out to Fort Witch during the day.
I could, yes. I know Monsieur Vinny is playing a show.
Is he?
Yes.
Where?
From 8 to 10. I believe it might be a private party, but
Oh,
afterwards we are absolutely free.
Is it like a house party?
I'm not sure.
You get invited to all this cool shit.
All I know is free alcohol. I'm there.
What have we missed, Jason? I feel like there's something else here. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't even know.
I am.
We had a few trailers, but I don't think we got time for this.
No, we do. No, we do. Let's start with Bad Hair. Now, so there's another movie that was a Japanese movie, I believe. Okay. About evil hair extensions. You put in the hair extensions, they get possessed, and so I want to warn you against that. Okay, so be careful with your hair extensions. But I know you don't use any. So, but now there's a movie out called Bad Hair. With double entendre in that title, okay? So can we, now I know we've given you a lot of Shakespeare shitstorm on this episode, but this one also deserves your eyeballs, and it's a trailer for
Welcome to
Bad
the
Hair.
block, where we gotta.
Excuse me. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I'm late.
You ever had a dream? One you'd be willing to do anything for? Anna, how's work?
Are you still interning for that lady?
Executive assistant. Anna, music people have certain expectations, and my girls need to flow freely. Who does your hair? No one? Me? Aren't you tired of it? All the stares you get. You want to be one of my girls? Yes. This came all the way from India?
Forget about where it's from. Let's focus on where it's going. You're not tender-headed, are you?
I'll be fine.
Clients swear this stuff is magic.
Wow. How's it feel? People look at you and they see somebody else, and somehow you become more of yourself.
I can't fault you for doing whatever it takes to get where they keep trying to keep us from getting. In a perfect world, a woman would be able to wear her hair the way she wants to.
The moss-haired girl. She see trees covered in black moss and made herself a wig. Maybe the hair in the tree was enchanted.
It's fun to think about.
Something bad has happened.
Oh, I'm aware.
He wants to take over us.
Look, I cannot die today, okay? I've been in church for like 15 years. Hey, girl. Damn, that took a turn.
Did just released Evil Hair.
Interesting.
And yeah, bad hair.
That's terrible, but I feel like that would save a lot of time for people getting ready. Do you see how it just like got itself like boom? It was
Right? Yeah.
and, you know,
So,
like an hour
yeah.
to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Done.
This is a new sub genre of evil body parts that go on, have their own life and take over. You know. So, yes, indeed. You saw it here first. Evil body parts.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the Chatterbation?
Let's see. Richard Nettleton says hair horror.
Yes, thank you.
That's the name of the genre. Hair
All right,
horror.
hair horror. All right, yeah, very well said, Richard.
Let's see. Thorne says that looks like a good movie. And Enola says that it looks hilarious.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, man. We're back next week on November 1st. Can you believe it? A week from today is November 1st. With more great guests, and we have a whole bunch of great ones lined up for November.
Fantastic.
I am not kidding. This is Corpsepaint Show, and guess what? You can find all of our archived episodes on the YouTube channel. What else is on your mind, Lily Lurid?
Let's see. I don't know if anyone watched Hubie Halloween.
Did you?
Hubie's Halloween? I did watch it, yes.
Not bad, right?
It was not bad.
A lot of Salem.
A lot of Salem.
Very good. I'm seeing a lot of good comments about it. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Jason. Joe Manco and Catalina, much obliged to you two. And, of course, John and Justin from Troma and Di Coral from Fort Witch. So, love you all.
Yeah.
Hey, just before we go, just want to say on air, congratulations, man, on getting the Pandemic Hero Award.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
Corpsepaint getting a Dallas Observer nomination. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, Jason. We, as a show, were nominated by the Dallas Observer for a best radio show / podcast show. So I'm real proud of that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think voting starts soon, I think, and we'll give
believe
info
so.
on that. So we ask you to please try and remember us when it comes time to vote for.
Yes, please.
Adios. Thanks, you guys. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.